Royalty soaps. It is Christmas time, you see my tree. This is the first year I've ever got to have my own tree and I'm so happy. Isn't it festive? And I absolutely knew that when I decorated it, I had to have tinsel on it because tinsel is essentially a more durable form of glitter. Anyway, for today's video, I'm going to be a little bit chatty. I've got my knees up in my little velvety red chair and I was just feeling all talky and kind of snugly. It's December 1st that I'm filming this day, and so today was the day that I announced that I am now accepting applications for 2016 Royal Reviews. Now, as I've gone through the entire year and I've read a ton of comments from you guys, one of the biggest comments was, how can I get reviewed? Do I just send you a bunch of stuff? Do we have to talk about this beforehand? How does this work? Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you the few little requirements that I have, and then how you can go through the process of submitting your little application. So the first little requirement that I have is that your company must be a year old on January 1st, 2016. That means that all of 2015, you have had a company that has been open and working and available to the public. I know that there's a lot of fabulous startup companies that have messaged me within the past couple of months saying, I'm just getting started, I would love for you to review my products. But what I would really like to see is companies have time to hone their skills, and I just don't think that anything less than a year is really enough time to really understand the mechanics of owning a business and, you know, who your target audience is and all about marketing and branding and getting all the packaging right and knowing what your style is and what your niche is, all of that sort of stuff. I think it normally takes about a year at least to sort of adjust to that and really get a groove on and start feeling like, okay, I've got this. I've really got this. I know what I'm doing. The number 2 requirement is that your company must be bath and body. I am not requiring this year that you absolutely have to be a soap maker, but if you are a soap maker, awesome. Y'all know I'm a soap maker, so I really like soap. But it's not a requirement. And also, if you're a melt and pour soap maker, that's really cool too. I think melt and pour is great. It is definitely a craft in and of itself. That is perfectly acceptable. If you make candles, if you make bubble bars, if you make bath bombs, if you make lotions, if you make lip balms, if you make bath salts, etc., etc., you kind of get the point. All of those are acceptable and they are 100% fabulous, and you are eligible if you make any of those products. Number 3, you have to have some form of online selling in a storefront format. You can use that via a third-party marketplace like Etsy or Store Envy, or you can have your own standalone website. But I can't accept anybody that only sells at farmers markets or only sells through private message via Facebook. I decided to do that because I find that layouts done via a private website or through third-party web hosting in a marketplace are a lot more cleaner, they're a lot more professional, and they're a lot more easy to navigate. Number 4, you have to have the ability to offer a coupon code to the rest of the royal court, and you have to be willing to offer a coupon code for the royal court. This gives people a great incentive to purchase your products and also gives the royal court a little perk for watching. And number 5, you have to be absolutely passionate about what you're doing. I want to be able to see that in the way that your branding works, the way that your design works, the way that you package up your shipping boxes. I really want to see who you are and your goals and your drive all in your company. That needs to be all over the place. Now, if you've met those 5 criteria, here's what you need to do. You need to copy and paste what is right down here. I'm going to put it right down here in this little gold bubble bar into a new blank subject of your email. So wherever they have, like, here's the email address, here's the subject, and here's the body of the email. In the subject, that's where that needs to be. And then you need to send your email to royaltysoaps@gmail.com. I will be leaving links to that down in the description box below, and also the little header to copy and paste, and then fill in your company name. Then you need to tell me about your company. Tell me what makes you cool. Tell me what keeps you going. Tell me your favorite ice cream. Okay, so the favorite ice cream you don't necessarily have to include, but if you would like to, I'm always interested in people's favorite ice cream flavors. You're also going going to want to plug in all of your social media into that email. So your Facebook and your Twitter and your Tumblr and your Pinterest and your... That's the only social medias I can think of at the moment. But not your Snapchat, because I have a prejudice against Snapchat. The prejudice stemming from the fact that my iPod cannot update to the highest form of iOS and therefore support Snapchat. Thanks, Snapchat, for being a hater. And then you're gonna go and review all of your little email and make sure that it looks perfect, because I'm looking for perfection. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just make sure that it's good, that it totally encapsulates who you are and that you are satisfied with it, and have, you know, all your social media and stuff in it, and then go ahead and just click that send button. There is a deadline for your submissions. The deadline is right down there because I have totally forgotten it and therefore can't tell you off the top of my head. I'm sorry I have to put a deadline out there, but I have to have time to sufficiently look over all of the entries and film the announcement video before January 1st, because January 1st is the day that I will be announcing the 2016 Royal Reviews. And there are only going to be 6 this year. 6. Only 6. 6 out of the whole world. So I'm very, very excited to see what you guys submit and the companies that are going to be reviewed next year. It is just, it's going to be so much fun. So thanks for sitting and chatting with me and listening to my little spiel. I can't wait to see your entries, and I will see you all soon. So until next time, this was a fun chat, actually. I honestly feel like talking a little longer, but I won't bore you with myself. Whatever. Until next time, you have yourself a royal day. Happy holidays, and I will see you guys soon. Next week, in fact. And until then, bye for now.